So you haven't scored for a while. Now I'm gonna say two words. I want to know if this rings a bell. Hey Jude.
Yeah. No, mate, honestly, help me massively.
So tell the story about this. So because you're saying this was a massive part of the fans really getting behind you.
Honestly,
wasn't
it was. And this sounds ridiculous, but you know, lots of fans of football clubs now would not tolerate a striker, you know, who doesn't score for, I think it's like 18 games, right? So I've just signed 18 games. They've just won the Champions League. You know, most clubs would be like, you know, what? You'd have been gone after 8, 9. You know, the fans you'd be getting booed, you'd be out. You know, the management wouldn't stick by you, your teammates maybe wouldn't stick by you. But that's why of Liverpool, I honestly have to thank the supporters, that everyone, you know, because they did stick behind me, and then we did have good days, and I did play well. But you know, that was allowed to happen by the way the fans were with me, really. And I think everyone could see that I was playing well. It just wasn't really happening. Rafa was asking me to play a slightly different role, and I was doing anything he said because, well, you know, I was playing for Liverpool. But yeah, with the Hey Jude thing came about. I mean, Cara said to me, "Look, you haven't scored, so I'm taking you to my local
coffee shop."
Local coffee shop. We went to this pub, the Solly, right? I'll always remember it. And he took me there, and we had a few beers. I'm not joking. This place was packed full of Everton, Liverpool fans. It was carnage in there. And anyway, everyone started getting up karaoke. I thought, well, I'll keep my head down here. I'll just carry on, drink my wine. You know, I just had another game where I had the squad. I thought, Cara, I need to keep my head down here.
Giving it large on the
Anyway,
stage.
honestly. Anyway, Cara gets up with his dad. I'm thinking, he's gone for it here. You know, like, does this stuff? I'm thinking, I'm trying to keep my head down. And anyway, Cara's up, sang a song with his dad, brilliant. And Cara was like, right, you're up next. And I said, no, I don't think this is for me. He said, look, everyone's been up there. We've had Diddy Man up there. Michael Owen's done a song before. You know, like all the boys, everyone who comes in here does a song. That's what we do. I said, all right. So I've gone through. I'm going, what's going to be a crowd pleaser? Like the Beatles and Liverpool. Well, that might be all right. Hey Jude, I've gone for. I've got on stage. I'm not joking. The place it went off. I felt like I was selling out Wembley Arena. It was amazing. It was. Remember, one fella was swinging off the chandelier, right? I'm going na. And it went on. You know when the music stops and you're still going nah. Honestly,
don't worry about the goals.
Honestly, I was like, at first I was nervous. Yeah. By the end, you couldn't get me off. I was all over it. Dropped the mic, the place erupted. It was one of the best moments, honestly. It was amazing. Got off. I remember. I think I got passed down by a few of the lads, and went back to my chair. Everyone went back in. Honestly, from that day, everywhere I went was Hey Jude. It was like, you know, Liverpool's it's a city, but it's a village. You know, people know what's going on, and everywhere I went, people were saying Hey Jude in the Solly, Hey Jude, Hey Jude. And the security boys, I remember coming into training, Melwood probably on the Monday, and all the security boys were like, Hey Jude. And honestly, from then I think, and then you know, probably I got a song. It was, and the fans really took to me because it just spread a bit, and then they could see how hard I was working. On the pitch, and it wasn't quite going for me. And I think that sort of it was like us against the world, if you know what I mean. Which is definitely, you know, something that I noticed in Liverpool in general. You know, like if people have a go at them, they stick together more than anything. Do you know what I mean? And I think that I felt a part of that. And you know, all the outside press, you know, people in newspapers on. Whatever it was on television, all criticising me, but I felt like I was in a bubble in Liverpool, and I felt like all the fans, felt the players, and I felt the staff, everyone was sort of with me. So when I scored, I think you could see the emotion, certainly from me, but the players and also the fans, you could see sort of the relief of them really. And then, you know, thank God I went on a run of scoring goals, and I'd like to think my time there was good.
To listen to the full episode of Lifting the Lid, the official Emirates FA Cup podcast, hit the link in the description or click on the card on the screen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.